Hey everybody, how's it going? Joseph Worrell here today, and I just got this really nice shipment of, it's actually an early birthday present from Cole Slaw867. These are all copper pennies, and I'm going to go through these and search for errors and varieties. I'm going to search for album fillers, search for anything I need, and anything I don't need is going to go into, I call it the copper pot. This right here, I can already tell. He said this is my early birthday present. For some of them are like really nice and shiny ones. I can see a couple Canadian edges there with the different sides. So we'll go through that last. Okay, so I'm going to go through these. I will sort them first and then start going through them to see which ones fill the albums, which ones replace some of them, and then if not, we'll start checking for errors and varieties. I'll get the microscope out and we'll go from there. So enjoy. Alright, here we go. They are all sorted into, I have 159. These are all 60s, 70s, and 80s. I did check the 82s, and they are copper. That's probably what you saw me doing, bouncing it over here. And I found this one. is just a really deep brown toning to it. I'm going to keep it separate. It is a 1963. I'm just going to keep it separate because I really like it. So we'll put that aside. I'll probably flip that one and save it and put it into my Pretty Pennies drawer, and then we'll go from there. So here we go. I'm going to separate all these into years. Alright, so we have all the 80s, Philadelphia, 81 Philadelphia, 81 Denver, 82 Philadelphia, and 82 Denver. Let's see if any of them really place them in the albums, and then we'll continue on. So the 82s were all large dates, but I am going to highlight this one here in the middle. It was a little bit of an off-center strike, so I'm going to flip that one. I'm going to put it in my little off-center strike collection, and then we're going to call it good. So out of the 80s, I've gotten really lucky. None of these were actually album upgrades, but I will put them into my copper bin. Some of them, I know I got one to flip up. And the rest of them will go into the coppers. Let's see here. Ooh, that one's a nice one too. There we go. We'll keep those couple out. So some of these, I mean, they're just really just good for copper, and you might even actually have to clean that one to get some of that stuff off. So if copper ever does become, or pennies ever do become legal to melt, that's the only reason I would save them up for the copper. Alright, so let's see, we need a 79D, 76D, and then we'll go into the other book. And so let's do the 70s and we'll see what we need. Alright, so all the 70s are done. You can see I have some S-mints, Philadelphias, and some Denvers down here. So we'll go through the books. There are some really nice ones like this 72 that we'll pull out and see what we need in the books. So 76D is definitely a book filler. Go ahead and put that in there nice and straight. I don't think any of these are going to touch the ones I have in here already. Let's go through. Nope, not on that one. All right, let's go to the next book. All right. Good chances on these ones. So 73S, that is one. $72S. I'd say they're about in the same condition there. 72D. Not quite. $70S. Nope. Alrighty, so we got a couple for the 70s, and then we'll put the rest of them. I want to save this one. We'll save that one. That one. Alrighty, so the rest will go right into that copper bin. Alright, let's see what we have for the 60s. So you can see the 65 is a little toasty, the 68S. 68D's got really nice toning on it. I wouldn't mind if I kept that one. 69 has got a lot of scratches on it in the fields. So let's see what we can get out of there. The 62D again has really nice toning, so I'll keep that one no matter what, and then we'll see what else we get from there. Alright, so here we go. You might have seen I put some over here, but those are the ones that, I mean, they're pretty obvious they're not going to upgrade, so we'll just save the time on those. Everything is 60 through 64, no 65 or 66 or 68, but there is some 69s, including a 69S. So we'll look at that one underneath the scope, and I'm pretty sure I already see that it's not the double die obverse, but we'll look at it underneath the scope just to be sure, and I'll bring you back in on that one. But let's look at the album. So looking at all these, I already see most of them are between AU and BU condition. So not a lot of them are going to be upgrades, if any at all. But let's look into this smaller tube of what he gave me for my early birthday present. So let's see what we got. And I'm excited to get into this roll because he guaranteed me some of these are going to be album upgrades and some of them are going to be ones that I don't have. So I haven't looked at them yet. I do see there's some Canadians in there, and I see a really, really dark one. I see a couple of really nice shiny ones. And if these are all copper, that means they're all before 1982. So let's get in here and let's open this and let's see what we got. We're going to do it this way so you can get a nice up close view. So the first one, a 1984 Canadian cent. $1927S, nice, very nice. Let's see, 1999 Canadian cent. And he knows that I'm starting my Canadian album. I just need to get him in the mail. Ooh, there we go. A really nice 1977. So we will put that aside. Try not to touch it too much. A 1976 out of Philadelphia. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, he's probably right. There's probably one I don't have, but let's get this one first. What is this? The 1955S. Wow. All right. So we're looking pretty good so far. Cole Slaw867, I'm already going to say thank you very much. All right, let's see what this is. We already know it's Indian head. I love that greenish color on it. I had some other ones that had that on it, but they were relatively new. I already gave them away to other people. So let's look at this. Wow, 1868. I'm going to have to check right now to see if I need that one. Let me be right back. And wouldn't you know it, I do need it. Here it is. 1868 going in the book. I would be happy just with that one. Look at that. Fits like a glove. Thank you very much, sir. Let's keep going. Alright, so let's keep going on these pennies. See what we got. Looks like a 33 Philadelphia. So let's put these in order. 27. Really nice 1974. It's almost an off-center strike. The back looks normal, so it looks like misaligned die. So pretty nice. $1939S. Man, Robin Hood Coins would be super jealous of all these S's. $1938. $58 Denver. The last year. $46 out of Philadelphia. $1980. Another 1980. That one's probably going to go in the copper, because that other one we just picked right before it, a little bit better condition. A 1973, and this one caught my eye because of the rim. If you see there, it's pretty much a off-center strike, but let's look at the back. Back looks normal. So looks like misaligned die just a little bit. 1973. Some really nice 70s in here. Another 1980. I'm gonna have to compare all these to see which ones, and that one looks like it's a misaligned die as well. And I do have quite a bit of those that I've saved up just in case, you never know. And another Canadian set in 1988. It's really going to help when I put my Canadian album together. And this stunner, 1977. Look at that. It's already got one little fingerprint on it. Let's not give it any more. Alright, so overall we have a 59 out of the pile of copper pennies. A 1927 S, a 1933, a 1938, a 39S, a 46 out of Philadelphia, a 55S, a 73, 74, 76, and two 77s that are just really, really nice. So we're going to see if they upgrade the album. And then a whole bunch of other ones that I'm going to keep. Possibly some that I'm going to flip for being misaligned dies. And then three little Canadians. And then the star of the show, the 1868 Indian head. Cole Slaw, I really appreciate you sending these in. As you said, my early birthday present. This was a great present, man. Really glad I got to go through all these. It's going to add to the copper collection and definitely upgraded some of the albums. So I thank you very much. I'll be seeing you in all of the next videos. Thank you for being my mod. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you around. I just want to show exactly how many of these upgraded just simply in one album. So the 1939S was a definite upgrade. To 1938 was an upgrade. The 1933, of course, was an upgrade because I didn't even have one. The 1927S, same story, didn't have one, so now that's full. And that's it for this album. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. If you like this video, please share it, hit the like, subscribe if you already haven't. Go and then do what I'm doing right now, is go watch all the other channels, go hit a live stream, go be part of the community, have some fun, get to know everybody. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.